Hello and welcome to our Divine Light Healing Circle. Today we are emerging in healing waters. But before we start, we are also cleansing and clearing ourselves. And the first step is always to call in the golden light, the golden gateway to our own higher self. As we're calling in the golden light through the golden sun over our head, one ray of the golden sun floats into every single cell of our brain. Eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Shoulders, arms, hands, and out of our fingertips. Along the spine and muscle structure in the back, washing away and burning off all burdening of the day. As it flows into the heart and chest, opening both wide, solar plexus to make it more radiant, whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots, going deep into Mother Earth, this wonderful golden light stream. And then it flows out from our heart into our aura, our electromagnetic field, cleansing and clearing and burning off all non-supportive energies out of our energy. And with every single breath, the gold expands into our workroom, into our apartment or house, and maybe even into our wider vicinity or even town, depending on how strong you're feeling and how energy you can put out and push out from your core into the outside world. After the golden light is now wonderfully flowing and we are standing in the golden light stream, we are bringing in a particular blue for deep healing and connecting us with the ancient wisdom of the beginnings of Atlantis and the ancient wisdom and the beginning of Lemuria. I'm saying beginning because we are now connecting with the start up wisdom and not with the greed and power hungriness, which led to the destruction of the civilizations. These variations of blue come in from the universal oneness and flow into the top of our heads. Various blues with golden sparkling light of knowledge flow from the top of our head into every single cell of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingertips. And in this particular time, it flows into your hand chakras, and there it will imprint a symbol of healing, so that whatever you touch can be a healing touch and can be healed. As this symbol embeds itself into your hand chakras, just tune in and be mindful what it might do exactly in healing or wisdom transmission. And then the blue flows further into our backbone and spine, muscle structure, into the heart and chest opening, both wide, solar plexus to make it more radiant, whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots and all the way down to Mother Earth's core. This ancient wisdom, which ultimately came from the higher regions of the universe, is now flowing through us. And that symbol we received into our hearts and to our hands, we might also put not only in the heart, but also into the solar plexus and maybe even also into our feet. That's up to you. It's definitely in your hands, embedded to be used. You can put it into your heart and solar plexus and other places in your body if you think it will stabilize you or give you more strength to emanate more light. The blue, wonderful light streams of variations of blue with gold sparkle in it of wisdom of the divine floods through us like a curtain of living waters. And actually, it goes beyond flowing into our own body. It also flows like rain onto this earth, rain of wisdom, rain of purification, rain of nourishing waters. And these nourishing waters enliven all that which has been destroyed by human stupidity. These living waters from the well of the cosmos rejuvenate and regenerate the earth and its inhabitants, whether they are human or animal kingdom or plant kingdom. Soothing waters of life force flowing into any kind of disharmony on this planet. And as this whole planet is emerged with this beautiful light frequencies of various blues, we are letting ourselves drift to a body of water we are drawn to, whether it's the Atlantic or Pacific, South China Sea, the Black Sea, the North Sea, whatever body of water you might be drawn to. It could also be a river or a lake. That's up to you. Feel yourself light, like a feather, floating on the waters, as water of light rains down upon you, but also water from below carries you energetically, and you float on the waves of the water. As you're floating on the waves of the water, your own body, consistent of so many percentage of water, gets rejuvenated and regenerated in an exchange for also the inner healing stream of blue frequencies of various sorts. So there is an exchange and merging at the same time. We are immersed in water and we are leaking the healing life waters which we accumulated from the light stream earlier. Giving and receiving is in balance. As we absorb like osmosis and give out light, various hues of blues, which were oxygenating the water, oxygen flows and makes the water more lively, where it might have been stagnant or polluted. A life force energy of blue hues with gold, and live in all waters, in our bodies and around our bodies, and in the oceans and lakes and rivers. With the emanation of liquid light through the gateway of our body, healing emanates and emerges all around us. It is like an oil spill, but here it is a healing spill. Healing emanates in shimmering colors, but here of healing and not of pollution. There is a time when we feel so weightless that we just dissolve into the waters and its consciousness. We are a drop in the ocean of the water, and we are a drop of consciousness in the ocean of all there is. We can feel the cosmos and the universe pulsating through us in the living waters of existence. It might be hard to tell after a while what is us and what is not us, because there is no difference. It's all oneness. Enlivened with the sparkling light of Source, emanating from the blue, living waters of light. And when we feel so full with the light, we might also feel to want to rest on the ocean or river or lake bottom, to have a smooth and gentle connection with Mother Earth, as every single grain of sand, every single stone, every single ocean life or sea life or lake life or river life is an extension of her. We are getting caressed with her presence as we caress with divine light and love. Liquid light spreads similar to an oil film all over the planet, into all the waters on this earth, whether it's rainwater, groundwater, sea water, river water, ocean water. And as your consciousness and awareness is everywhere at once and nowhere in particular, you might get visitors from friendly beings supporting your workings with joy. You might have a pod of dolphins energetically swimming by, circling you in and giving you strength to keep your gateway of light open. Other beings of the waters might come and join in the play, as playing is important and heightens vibration. And if you like, you can call in helping hands of light beings from high above who have the highest intent of healing this planet as well. We welcome you into our circle of existence. The vibration might heighten in this moment as we are opening up to higher frequencies. Keep yourself well grounded while you're a conduit of light, love, and healing. Enlivened with the joy of all the creatures dancing around us, we are now diving into the floor of Mother Earth and going deep down into the ground to an underground grotto, a secret chamber within Mother Earth. Not everyone is allowed, only beings of the highest order for the purpose of healing. In that grotto, you will see a lot of illumination from tiny little animals which function like little light worms, shimmering a light blue or darker blue light all around in the cave and illuminating it with eerie fluorescence. The water to which the cave is connected to, out of which we emerge, is also illuminated by this light. So there's not much darkness in the cave, but a bluish light frequency from all these little animals. In this cave, there are certain pools of healing. Each pool has a particular water frequency, which is different than regular ocean water or river water or pond water. It is a well of particular energized healing water, healing well of life. There are several with different consistencies. We are calling now in all these people on our list to join us in this cave of healing and bathing ourselves free of disease and disharmonies, deep in Mother Earth, in her belly, in the sacred womb of this healing cave. Many different bathing terminals, many different little pools of water with various frequencies are awaiting the people from our list. One of the biggest pools will balance out cancer difficulties and cancerous frequencies. Self-loathing will be harmonized and balanced, as well as the feeling of not being enough and good enough. Anything which can eat us up, whether it is what we call cancer or other negative thought forms which nag at us or eat us up, can be washed clean from the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. As we're calling in now people of our list, these bathing terminals fill up very fast, and not from only the cancer patients, but also from all the ones with emotional distress, MS, Huntington, fevers, difficult pregnancies, difficult divorce cases, emotional trauma, brain trauma, physical trauma, a culmination of disease or a culmination of traumas. All the people on our list and all the people we might think of right now, and all the people with heartaches, physical heartache or emotional heartache, can be balanced by the frequency of the healing waters. And with joy, we watch all our beloved people on the list splash and have fun and joy. Some prefer some bathing pools in the furthest corners of the cave with peace and quiet and reflectiveness. Others more on the forefront, splash around like children they once were or even never had been, with unencumbered joy, refreshing their mind and spirit, and therewith also their body. This is no place for disharmony, only harmony is allowed in Mother Earth's womb to exist. And now come into play like little suction worms, tiny little glowing worms which suck disharmony out of the people from our list and transmute and transform disharmony into harmony and balance, ease and grace. And once these little sucking animals have had their fill of disruptive energies, they fall off and digest and harmonize the energy they were feeding off. And all the people in the healing waters feel lighter and uplifted, more hopeful, more joyful. I invite you now to not only hold space for those on the list, but also choose a spot within Mother Earth's womb for your own healing. You might go into a place where there is just vapor, warm, heat, moist air to burn off all toxins if you do not want to be in water. Or just relax in one of the many pools and let go. Just relax. Just now let go. Deep breath will assist you in this letting go process. Mother Earth thanks all of you for coming and being willing to be part of restoration of the human species, restoration of heart, mind, and spirit, to bring this harmony into harmony with ease and grace. And you might use your hands also now to utilize the symbol you had been given into your hands to see what it does. Place your hands somewhere onto your body and open the gateway of your healing hands. Let the wisdom of the higher cosmos, the higher universe, the wisdom of the galaxies, the wisdom of the highest orders, the wisdom of the Elohim, highest angels, light beings, guiding ones and guardians, work through you and also in you, that you can be the strong gateway and vessel you came here to be. And now we call upon all people on the list to joyfully return to their physical forms with their spirit body, mental body, emotional body, to integrate with newfound ease and grace, integrate a healed and better functional energy body, overriding disharmony into harmony. And while now all the people on the list are slowly and steadily leaving, just disappearing from the grotto, we have one more stop to do. So we're diving back into the waters through which we came from, breathing underwater as easy as you're in your spirit form. And we are guided to a Roman or Greek-looking temple, which is standing underwater in perfect order, as if it has always been standing perfectly in the waters of the oceans. As we are swimming into those temples, the pillars are enormous, we realizing how huge this temple really was. Maybe it was built by giants. Whoever built it, every single pillar of this temple has a frequency, a tone, a healing tone, a healing color, a healing vibration. Out of this long building, we would like you now to pick out your healing pillar onto which you can lean when you feel you need somebody or something to lean on. This pillar will be a helper to make you stay strong, hold your back free of energies which do not belong, and you can again use it as a docking station of healing vibration for you. Just leaning against it and absorb the energy from the pillar. Deep in the core of these pillars, flooding streams of cosmic light. You might not necessarily see it, but you definitely will be able to feel this pulsation going through your feet and going through your back and going through your whole being. Connecting you with the grid of light, connecting you with the grid of higher consciousness, connecting you with the spirit lotus, connecting you with your solar angel, with your higher self of the higher dimension. This solar angelic being is of the highest order and closest to source. This is your undivided beingness. And the pillar of light, the pillar of support, can always connect you back with that, your own solar angel, your own light, high frequency body and wisdom and knowledge. With that, a pod of dolphins will swim with us energetically back to our bodies and help us integrate into our physical form and grounding us into our physical form, connecting with the waters of our body and energy body and spirit bodies. Tune into your body one more time to see whether there is any tension which needs attention. And let the dolphins tap onto those spots to release that unnecessary tension, to let it go for the sake of lightheartedness and upliftedness. Also, there is a request from Spirit to network now with beloved souls on higher frequency levels. So we are reaching out now to very beloved souls incarnated here, three-dimensionally, or also in higher spirit levels. You can call it twin flames. You can call it soulmates. You can call it soul partners. You can call it whatever you want. But it's an aspect of yourself connected to you by an unbreakable bond, merging you, supporting you, and making you whole as two flames merge into one. A sense of wholeness and oneness engulfs you completely, and you might feel like a little supernova ready to burst, full of light and joy and wholeness and oneness. With this feeling, I leave you be till we see each other again next time. Enjoy your oneness.